lovies, Lauren here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be leading you through a yoga for back pain sequence. I thought this would be good to film today because I myself am really struggling with my lower spine today, so I thought it'd be good to lead this whilst I'm feeling kind of maybe similar sensations to perhaps what you are feeling also. But I did just want to leave a little disclaimer that I am by no means a medical professional. I'm not a doctor or a nurse, so do please seek medical help if you feel as though you need it. This class is going to be predominantly lying down on our backs, but do feel free to have a little cushion to support the area of your spine that is feeling a little bit tense. And we're just going to move through some really gentle, nourishing stretches to hopefully alleviate some of that pain. So when you're ready, gently come on down to lie flat on your backs, on your mat, or just having a little bit of space on the ground. Take your time to get there, rolling down through the spine. Beautiful. Let's keep the knees bent, so knees pointing up towards the sky. Let's let the soles of the feet come down towards the earth. Back of the head feels supported here. Shoulder blades feel supported. Use your cushion if you'd like. I'm going to place mine underneath the back of my head, I think. Lovely, well done. Okay, just taking a moment to kind of settle here. Taking a couple of deep breaths in and out through the nose, perhaps a couple of sighs out through the mouth. Lovely. And just notice your whole spine here connecting to the ground, connecting to the earth. So the very base of your spine, your coccyx, your tailbone, your sacrum, working your way up to the lower spine, that kind of natural curve in the spine that usually lifts away from the ground, but because we've got the knees bent, that might also be meeting the mat here. Slowly climbing up to your mid back and your shoulder blades, and maybe noticing the back of the neck here, and it's perhaps the back of the neck that's slightly lifted away from the mat here, or perhaps you're resting it down into a cushion like I am. Just really sending your awareness up and down the entirety of your spine. Having a few moments to just check in here. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Soft sigh out through the mouth. Beautiful. And then gently as we go, we're going to start to bring the knees in towards the chest. Now, again, do take care here, especially if you are feeling quite a considerable amount of pain, moving softly, moving slow, maybe taking one knee into the chest at a time. And they don't have to come all the way down into the chest if they don't quite want to get there today. Just gently drawing the knees in, and maybe as our spine slowly kind of stretches out and allows this movement to happen, we're going to begin to move through a little bit of apanasana. So as we inhale, thinking about creating space for the lungs to rise and the belly to rise as the lungs inflate, sending the knees away from the chest. And then as we exhale, we draw the knees in, forcing that air out. And this might be kind of a tiny movement here, so don't feel as though we need to kind of be moving to our full range of movement first. Let's inhale, send the knees away, create space for the belly to rise. And exhale, drawing the knees in. Beautiful. Continue this at your own pace and just really noticing on that exhale, as you draw the knees in, notice your lower spine really compressing down towards the earth. Beautiful. Taking another inhale in to send the knees away. And an exhale to draw the knees in. And if it's a little bit too tricksy to work with both knees, do feel free to work with one knee at a time here. Lovely, well done. Drawing the knees in, forcing that air out. And you might begin to notice that you can move just a little bit further each time. Lovely, well done. Okay, keep that soft, slow and steady breath. Slowly breathing through the movements. Beautiful. Let's go one more time. Inhale, sending the knees away. Exhale, drawing the knees in. Beautiful. And then from here, keep hold of the right knee. Gently let the left sole of the foot return back down towards the ground. Just bring a little bit of movement into the right hip socket. So drawing a little circle with the right knee, perhaps moving in one direction for 3 times and then changing the direction. Lovely, well done. And quite often when we experience this back pain, especially if it's in your lower spine, it might be a result of slightly weaker glutes or weaker hamstrings. So we are going to also incorporate a little bit of stretch for those areas as well here. Lovely, well done. As we know, the body is intrinsically connected. So when we have kind of pain in one part of the body, that might actually be a cause of a weakness or a tightness somewhere else in the body here. Lovely, well done. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. Beautiful. Draw this right knee back in. And then gently taking our time, we're going to send this right knee across the body over to the left. So maybe the left hand comes to the outside edge of the right knee. We guide the knee across the body, let the left knee fall out to the side also here, and slowly move into this little spinal twist. Now take care, it's up to you how far you'd like to go. You might kind of bring the right knee to stack on top of the left, or you might bring it slightly further forward and down. You could also bring your cushion underneath this right knee and give it that little bit more support. Softly moving into this twist, maybe we stretch the right arm out to the right hand side. Lovely, well done. And if you feel as though you've gone too far, do feel free to scale it back somewhat. Lovely, well done. Let's just take a couple of breaths here. See if we can allow this kind of heaviness. Softly releasing down in towards the ground. Know that we are supported, we are held here. Lovely, well done. Okay. Let's perhaps take one more deep breath in. And one more deep breath out. As we inhale, let's gently draw this right knee back up through the center. The left knee can follow, so the left foot again comes flat down towards the earth. Keep the right knee into the chest, and maybe we bring the hands to the back of this right thigh. Maybe the hands can interlace here. You could also use a strap if that feels better for you. Let's take a big inhale. And as we exhale, let's start to gently stretch the right toes up towards the sky. Now this right leg doesn't need to lengthen out completely. We can keep a little bit of softness in the right knee. Just try to keep the shoulder blades down towards the mat. Lovely, well done. So we might feel this again in the lower spine, down the right hamstrings. Lovely, well done. And keep that slow and steady breath. Beautiful. Still noticing the lower spine, the whole spine meeting the mat here. Perhaps we wiggle through the toes, rotate into the ankle, point and flex the foot. Lovely, well done. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Beautiful. Okay, bend back into the right knee for me. And then just cross the right ankle over the left knee, flexing into the right foot. And you're just going to think about sending this right knee away from your body, so away from your chest. So again, kind of stretching out the hips here. And we're going to think about moving towards the IT band. So let's take a big breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to send the knees or the feet down towards the left-hand side again. So this right foot comes down towards the left. It might gently tap the ground, and then we inhale to bring it all the way back up. And exhale, we go again. So gently letting the right foot fall towards the left-hand side, but keeping it stacked on top of the left knee. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. Let's go once more. Keep sending that right knee away from you. Gently come all the way down. And inhale to come all the way back up. And then gently uncrossing this right leg, bringing the right foot down towards the ground next to the left. And then just lightly swaying the knees from side to side, taking a little windshield wiper motion. Beautiful. You might notice one hip kind of gently lift away from the ground if that feels okay for you. Let's take another breath here. And another breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, bring the knees back through center. Let's do all of that on the other side. So gently bringing the left knee in. And again, let's just lightly hug the left knee in towards the chest. Maybe sway from side to side. Or maybe we bring back this little knee circle. So drawing as much of a circle you can draw that feels comfortable to you with this left knee. And again, let's maybe move 3 times in one direction and then 3 times in the other direction. Beautiful, really well done. Okay. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Lovely, well done. Left knee comes back in towards the chest, and then gently, really gently taking this knee across the body to the right. So right hand comes to the outside edge of the left knee. We gently send it over towards the right hand side, and again the same options apply here. You might just want to keep the knees and ankles stacked on top of one another, or maybe send this left knee a little bit further forwards and down. Find your cushion again to give it just that little bit more support. Beautiful. And then maybe we decide to stretch that left arm towards the left hand side as best as we can, maybe keeping this left shoulder blade down towards the ground. It might lift a touch, that's okay, but making sure we're not rolling completely over towards this right hand side. We want to keep the left shoulder rolled back a touch. Beautiful. Thinking about gently sending the breath all the way up and down your spine. Allowing this gentle kind of wringing out of the body here. Beautiful. Okay. Let's take one more deep breath in. One more deep breath out. As we inhale, let's gently draw that left knee back up through center. The right knee can follow, so the right foot comes back down towards the ground. And then let's bring the hands to the back of the left thigh. Maybe we interlace the fingertips here. Take a deep breath in. Now as we exhale, same as what we did on the other side, just gently stretching down through the back of the left leg, sending the toes straight up to the sky. But again, this knee doesn't have to be entirely straight. Keep a little bend in the knee. Beautiful. So it's just a real mindful stretch for the hamstrings and the lower back here. Beautiful, well done. And if it helps, maybe bring a little bit of movement into the left foot. Wiggle the toes, point or flex the foot, or maybe have a little rotation in the ankle. Beautiful. You might even imagine that you're painting a little picture with your toes on the ceiling or in the sky. Fabulous. Okay. Let's take a deep breath in here. Deep breath out. Okay. Bending into the left knee. Let's cross the left ankle over the right knee. And again, flex into the left ankle and keep sending the left knee away from your body. Beautiful. So kind of a little opening for the hips here, but also kind of tackling the IT band. Let's take a deep breath in. Now as we exhale, we let the left foot and the right knee fall down towards the right hand side. Maybe the left knee taps the earth, maybe it doesn't. Inhale, we bring it back through center. Beautiful. We're going to move through that a couple more times. And again, move at your own pace. Don't feel as though you need to rush. Take your time. Beautiful. If you want to take even longer through any of these stretches, feel free to go ahead and pause the video. So you can spend as long as you need in these places of stretch. Beautiful. Let's go one more time. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming back up. Beautiful. Well done. Okay. Lovely. Let's uncross the left ankle, but bring the left knee in towards his chest this time, and bring the right knee in to meet it also. And just notice here whether there's any kind of subtle changes, any little differences. Maybe there's a slightly bigger range of movement. Maybe the knees can come a little bit further in towards the chest now. Beautiful. Have a little sway from side to side, and as we sway here, it's almost like you're giving your spine a little bit of a massage from the ground. Beautiful. Okay. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay. And then from here, let's gently roll to one side. It doesn't matter which, could be the left or the right. Gently let the body fall to this one side, and then use your hands to help you to softly push you all the way up. And we're going to come to a comfortable seated position. Now, I know when we have this kind of troublesome back pain, it can feel a little bit difficult to come to this comfortable seated position. So you could use your cushion underneath your sit bones. That's going to help kind of that tilt of your pelvis slightly, and also kind of encourage us not to kind of collapse or round into our lower spine too much. So do feel free to take that option. You could also be leaning up against a wall. That is absolutely fine today. Beautiful. So sit up as tall as we can here. Shoulders slide down and away from those ears. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Beautiful. And then from here, let's just bring right hand down towards the earth beside us. Lean into that right handed touch, getting this really gentle side body stretch through the left hand side. If you wanted to, you could take this left arm up and over if you wanted a slightly deeper stretch. But if we really want to be kind of gentle and kind to our bodies, let's just keep the left hand down. It could be on the knee, it might be towards the left side of the rib cage. Entirely up to you. You might feel as though you want to creep the right fingertips a little bit further away. Keep this left hip down towards the ground. Beautiful. Let's hold here for a couple of breaths. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Beautiful. And as we exhale, we kind of soften into it as best as we can. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Beautiful. Use your inhale to gently rise you all the way back up. Drag those right fingertips back in. Just change over to the other side. So the left hand comes down. We gently lean into this left hand, and again, if you did it on the other side and you stretch that right arm up and over, do feel free to do so. Or maybe the right hand remains where it is to the right knee, or maybe it finds the right side of the rib cage. Beautiful. Soften through the left elbow, maybe creep the fingertips away a touch. Beautiful. Couple of breaths here. Big breath in and a big breath out. One more inhale and one more exhale. As we inhale, let's gently rise all the way back up. Gently drag the left fingertips in. Bring the palms of the hands back down towards your knees, and again, grow as tall as you can. Take a big breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to start to twist towards the right. So maybe if we can, left hand comes towards the right knee. Right hand can either come to the ground back behind you, or maybe it supports your lower spine as we gently twist to look towards the right. Beautiful. And with this left hand, we're not thinking about kind of pulling and kind of twisting the body any further. Just finding a kind of natural twist here, as much as our body naturally allows. Beautiful. Okay. Still thinking about sending the crown of the head up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Beautiful. As we inhale, let's gently unravel. We come back through the center, palms to hands to the knees. Lovely. Well done. Have a breath out here. And then as we inhale, we start to move the other way. So we twist to the left. Right hand finds the left knee. Left hand either to the ground behind you, or maybe it supports your lower spine. And we twist towards the left hand side. Beautiful. And again, just finding this kind of natural twist. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. One more deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Okay, as you inhale, gently come back through the center, palms to hands to the knees. Exhale here. Lovely, well done. Okay, final little stretch we're going to do. We're going to take a little bit of a forward fold. So let's gently use the hands to kind of help manipulate the body here. You're going to stretch the legs out in front, and again you could be seated on top of your cushion, or to kind of take the focus away from our hamstrings, we're going to invite a little bend in the knees, roll up your cushion if you can, and place it underneath the knees. So again, we're taking the kind of focus away from our hamstrings and more into our spine. So let the legs completely relax. Perhaps the feet roll out slightly. They might roll in depending on your natural external rotation in the hips. Take a deep breath in, thinking about sitting up nice and tall. And then as we exhale, softening into that fold, and you may not move at all. You may not feel as though you're folding over at all. That's exactly how I feel today. So be super kind to yourselves. We're just letting the breath take us into the fold. We're not pulling on the feet or pulling on the strap to take us further into the stretch. We're using our breath to guide us there. And the entire time being really mindful, really present to what's happening inside the body as we move through this stretch. Lovely, well done. So you can release the chin to tuck down towards the chest. And we're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Beautiful, well done. And if there's like any real sharp pain and this doesn't feel good, feel free to move out of it. Beautiful. Okay. Lovely. And already perhaps noticing that as we begin to rest into this fold, we're already at a different place to where we started. So we allow this kind of process to take over. We trust in the process, knowing that we're naturally over time going to find that little bit more space, that little bit more length without force. Beautiful. Okay. So perhaps about 5 more breaths in your own time. Beautiful. Two more, slow and steady. Beautiful, really well done. On your next inhale, gently roll up through the spine, stack up bone by bone. And then from here, use the hands to help bring a bend back into the knees. You can take the cushion out from underneath the legs. You might need to have a little shimmy back down on your mat. So we're going to come back to where we started. Mindfully rolling down through the spine, using your elbows to support your body as we gently come all the way down. Beautiful. And the same as what we did at the beginning, take a few moments to just check in here, notice any changes, any differences. Notice the entire spine, again, grounding down towards the mat. Beautiful. And this is where I invite you to stay for as long as you need here. So again, pause the video, be here for perhaps a few minutes, 5, 10 minutes. Half an hour, the full hour. Really indulge in this time as much as you can, just thinking about connecting the spine to the earth, grounding down here, and just allowing kind of gravity to do its work. Gravity gently kind of pulls you in, envelops you in this softness. Lovely. So this is where I'm going to leave you today. So feel free to close off the eyes, get cozy, get comfortable. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out through the mouth. Lovely, well done. I hope you have a beautiful day, whatever it is you may be doing. I hope this class has perhaps alleviated some of your pain, but just always remember, be super kind to yourselves and know that these things can take a little bit of time. So take it easy. And hopefully I will see you on the mat again next Sunday with another free class from me. I'll see you then.